Hello Saviors and welcome! My name is Seivar24 and today I'm playing a new game called West of Loathing. It is a turn-based RPG, kind of stick-figure-based game that is just in black and white. I have absolutely no idea what this game is supposed to be like, but it's very basic in its style, but supposedly it's really good. I'm not entirely sure as to what I'm going to be getting myself into. This game is supposed to be comical, it's supposed to have like a Wild West type of theme. It's completely up in the air for me. All I know is that it's gonna be very simplistic and like kind of cliche, but also it's gonna have some comical skits to it that are just absolutely ridiculous from what I could tell of the little trailer that I was able to watch. But don't forget to subscribe to the Discord channel, and that I will have a link in the description below, as you will be able to hang out with me in Discord whenever I am on. So, let's just go ahead and get into this new game, shall we? Wanted for protagonizing, Ben Bowie? Oh, enter a last name. For protagonizing? Really? I'm not even... okay. Ben Bowie could be... I don't know what to put in for a name, really. Like, there we go. Seivar24. I had to type it in manually because it wouldn't exactly work. Reward 978 meat. Change your character. Oh, okay. Enter your name here. Click. Bang. Shoot. Boom. Click. Boom. Boom. Bang. Oh, okay. Hold on. Tony Hilster, Crane Maverick, Grizzly, Dick Littlefield, Stella Simmons. All of them, except for this one, are guys. Like, what? McCree. Jim McCree. They had to throw in an Overwatch reference, didn't they? So let's go ahead and just go with Seivar24. It's pretty funny, I could go as McCree. Be very fitting. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. A bean slinger, a snake oiler, a cow puncher. What? Okay, so this is like the choice of my... just like the choice of my class. A bean slinger, I'm not exactly sure what that one's good for. It looks like some kind of like magic class, but I'm not exactly sure. Cow puncher looks like a straight up martial class, and the snake looks more like a rogue-kin type of class. I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting myself into here. Like, it's completely up in the air. Like, what is this goofy nonsense? He's like doing the whole cow punching thing or something. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go with the bean slinger, just because it sounds ridiculous. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the bean slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. What could I possibly get from the rest of it? Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes lay. On second thought, cow puncher. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fist, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves, after all. Let's go bean slinger, I guess. I'll be a bean slinger. Okay, so WASD to move. Fair enough. Goodbye, desk comb hair. You combed your hair one last time. I gained EXP. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bat and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. Goodbye, phonograph. Oh wow, I like straight up turned off. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Turn it on. Escape from the Skeleton Tower. I love that one. Claudia Smith and the Curse of Rattlesnake Woods. I can't comb my hair again. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. My living room. What a mess. Stack of firewood. Oh, I stacked the firewood. Okay. Nothing on the hat rack today. This hearth really puts the hearth in hearth and home. Yes, I guess it does. You're gonna miss Mom's cook. It doesn't look like anybody but you is here. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. Your little brother's room. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Uber die Dartstel Barkeiner function. What in the world does that say? Trigonometry? Is that what that's for? How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? Disquisitions arithmetic? Just the title page gives me a headache. I agree. Corpus agrimensorum ramanorum. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. It's your brother's toy box. Look inside. He loves stuff like this. You got an item, a puzzle cube. You mean a Rubik's cube? So tiny. Alright, well, it looks like there's nothing else. Oh, hey! The family's barn, and there's no time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west, because west is left. Your mom smiles as you warmly approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's a book that you wanted from Crimbo. I know it's early, but the one about the picking locks, the one about desert survival, the one about bartending. That's the one. Enjoy it. Desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Bye. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That doesn't fit you, Dad. Time for me to leave, Dad. With a pitchfork? He jabs at it, and as you say, that doesn't fit you. What are you talking about? I'll grow into it. Oh, the hat. It's time for me to leave. His lips quiver a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. I got a can of infinite beans. Infinite beans? Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. Already did. Oh, yeah, there he goes. His hat fell off. It's a haystack. Dig through it. Aha, needle in a haystack. And there's the dorky brother, apparently. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him a puzzle, and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off this stupid farm. Seek my fortune, because apparently that's what I'm going to be doing. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm going to make something of myself, I gotta go where I can to make some meat. But it's dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that's statistics from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you still so. I think you'll be dead, but I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay, give him a playful punch in the arm. Rather nervous, isn't he? Dessert eating and drinking. What's this guy? This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. And the best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. Gives you the foraging skill. You read a book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. Nice. Unfortunately, the practicing of your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into juice, which it turns out it isn't a real thing. Wait, so I read the book. What? I read the book and it just, like, I tried practicing it on the book. Okay. Go west, young man, I guess. What's the character screen? I've got 2 muscle, 2 moxie, nothing for 1 mystical, grit, gumption, and glamour. Lava Fava and Bean Shield. Okay, stomach, liver, spleen, maximum HP, speed, damage, the spell damage bonus, because apparently they're spells. Miscellaneous skills, Hellbender, Outfoxing, and Foraging. Not exactly sure what any of those are going to be good for. Go west. West of Loathing, hitching a ride. What am I on? Director Zach Johnson. Cinematographer Victor Thompson. Is he like tripping on all the beans and stuff? Film editor Kevin Simpsons. Get your name out there. Dialect coach Riff Connor. Stuff all those things down there so you at least have a safe spot to sit. Are those radishes? Stunt coordinator Wes Cleveland. Stunt coordinator Key grip Chris MOYER. Boom operator Ryan Ike. 200 miles later on that horse cart. Jeez, that is a long way to go. Skip the opening. Oh, I could have skipped the opening credits. I'm still. Drinkwater, 300 miles, and I get left behind with a radish. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart that got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Hey! How's it going? I got a turnip. I got a dusty turnip. Can I talk to you? Yeah, fella, having a drink. Well, I'll tell you when I've had enough. Yikes. But can't eek. I'm getting poked by cacti. The sign that on the door that reads "Gone Drinking." You mean that guy? Apparently I just stepped in horse poop. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink here without a hat. It ain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a magical black Stetson that looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got an item, barely enchanted hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller, yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. All right, I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Is that the guy? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, concern it, there's a ghost in my trousers. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig at his whiskey. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it that it's absolutely disgusting. Ignore it. Nope, you decided as you back away from the horrible stink bucket. Nope. This guy's asleep. These guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep playing, looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their decks, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck with that. So it seems like a bit of easy. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Howdy, I'm Seivar. Howdy, Seivar, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. How's that working for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is that why you're drinking here instead? Yeah, and me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Kinda gotta make him sound like he's drunk, you know? You walk up to a bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Seivar. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Bourne Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of a errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company in that. About Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there. He paused for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger man, I'd probably head that way myself. Ask about errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurts his leg, and that no-count sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got Goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. Okay, so is this the way? I should probably leave him alone. Oh, there's the goblin. Pile of old newspapers. You got an item. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20, 1895. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. Ha ha. Very funny. Nurse brand whiskey. Okay, so what exactly do I need this weak fungicide? Effective against goblins. I'm guessing it's like an item I can use in combat. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Ah. The whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it, and given your legendarily slow standards, that's really saying something. Briark! Fight it. So, we got to engage in the first attack. You have 1 action point. You will deal 2 damage to this target. 2 damage. Ooh, target will suffer 8 hot damage. Costs 1 AP. What is an 8? Is action point? I'm guessing it's action point because I don't know what else is there. Surrender. Giving up is the same as losing. This will deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Okay, sure. Spray it. Immediate death. Victory! I managed to kill my first target with relatively nothing. Yeehaw! Skill up, gumption level 2. Whatever that does for me. Howdy, howdy, good to see you again. You tipped that hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Seivar. I knew you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. He reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do for a way of thanking you. 200 pieces of meat. Tip of the hat. Who's the lady drinking the whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Her whole family lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. The woman glares at you. Do I take the chance? Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching for the spittoon for his teeth if he done leave me in peace? Okay, bye-bye then. Alright, well then there's that. And there's the sheriff. A trade. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, I'm trading locks for soap and a stick for a dynamite for a needle, and the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, to that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Needle in a haystack. Give me that dynamite. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. No trades right now, thank you. Alright, so let's see what the sheriff has for me. Wanted for bird thief. Naked Mike Bernstein. Reward 200 meat. Help wanted apply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Face thieving? Reward 420 meat. Must be real serious, apparently. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick enough to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you just do it? You're the sheriff and all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. You mean like what you're already doing right now? You're just... Just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. I'll give it a shot, thanks. Funny you should say that, cause I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item, the deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discover the map of the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Just the door. Wait, hold on. Beer mug. Get lost. Okay. What? You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. The name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen, and that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me is pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper! Much obliged, partner. Let's see here. What can I do in turn for... Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mill. Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find use for it. Yay! Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mill. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you... Just stick it right on there. Okay, before I go to the Fricker Gang, I'm gonna turn in a beer mug. Found this mug. Much obliged. Take your leave. Alright, well, okay, so the gun is already equipped. That's good. Topeka, 60 miles. Nope. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Why? What happened to Topeka? Well, head straight to the Fricker Gang's hideout. That cactus looks like a beer mug. It's a bare barrel cactus. You squeeze a mug's worth out of the flowers. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. Meat, recovered mug, you got an item, a pair of silver cufflinks. I'm guessing that I can equip those? Where's the If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Oh, cufflinks, okay. Thud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Oh god, I could just straight up shoot him. Ignore him. Should I just ignore him or should I wake him up? Should I just shoot him? Yeah, right. I wonder if there's like a reward after. One of the Fricker is dozing in a bath, but shooting tied him up. Came past the soap. Oh god. Don't do that. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can collect him later. Let sleeping bandits lie. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play game? Leave without alerting them, because apparently I can just stealth my way approach them and talk, I guess. Howdy, boys, deal me in. The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How do you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Biddy. I'm here for the sheriff's door. Let's see that one. I'll show you the door to hell. He draws his gun. Okay then, fight it is. Trying to shoot this target will hit a sturdy barrel instead. What happens if I use this? Oh, I could definitely do that. Increase your armor by 4. This will not end your turn. What does this do? Oh, I could definitely do that. The Wimpy Fricker, the Snipe Fricker. Snipe Fricker doesn't have a lot to him. If I was to take him out, it would just be relatively easy for the rest of the fight. Boom! What were you shooting at? What were you shooting at? Cast a spell. That's a beam, not a fight. Okay, there we go. What are you shooting at? You have absolutely no idea what you're actually trying to aim for, do you? Pistol whip! Oh wait, if I was to shoot... You will deal 2 damage to this target. I have nothing else to do. There we go, now it's out of my way. But he's still not actually hitting me. He almost shot himself in the face. Like, what in the world? You have no idea what you're doing. He's just like, woo, haha, yeah, alright. He's like the tank in the scenario, but he's absolutely garbage for anything else. Victory! Mysticality, level 2. Time to recover the Sheriff's door. I'll recover that beer mug. A pile of Fricker's ill-gotten gains. What a haul! 50 meat. I'll get the Sheriff's door. He's a sheriff from now on. Doesn't have an actual thing. Like, that was relatively easy. Should I just deal with him? Wake him up. Wake him up. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's even 7 years from now and that idea makes sense, you feel kind of bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, let's fight Thud. Fight, I guess. Because, like, what else have I got to do? Boom! Ooh, he actually does some decent damage. Not enough to counter this, though. Wow. Apparently he's got some tough armor. Why did that only deal so little damage? Oh yeah! My Moxie is up to level 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's the guy with the horsery. Yep, 1 or 2, they're asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. Got another little task for you. If you got the time, should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. That's assuming... Let's see. Nope, nothing to trade. Alice is closed for... Nope, got nothing there. Ow, dagnabbit. I wonder if there's a lock up, like just a lock. Let's see. Oh gosh. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? That's exactly what I was thinking there's gonna. Oh, even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass core. It smells like the vomit through a mesquite barbecue eating contest. Never surrender! Oh, you plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning, your eyes start watering. Oh, I got a nasty ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Okay, so I got a ring. What good does that do me? Wait, hold on. Hats? What would you do with 2? I have absolutely no idea. What would I do with 2? Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, thank you. Please. I'll go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same place. He draws 3 little pictures. Ore Hole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, you find one, feed it some of these oats, that should send it back here. How does that work? They're special pigeon-fused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. What? Pigeon-infused oats? I found these mugs. I got 50 meat. So I got 750 meat right out of the gate. That's pretty good. What do I have in my inventory? A mug of cactus beer. What? Increases your maximum for the rest of the day. We'll send... Okay. Nothing else to really worry about. I'll hold on to the stick of dynamite in case I need it for, like, a boss fight. Because nothing I've encountered so far is that dangerous. So I have the Ore Hole Mine where I can get the shovel, Thousand Snakes Gulch, and Boring Springs Boneyard, as well as the Fricker Gang's hideout. Should I have fought Soapy or something? I don't know. Either way, the situation remains the same. I'm all out of time for this, but this game is already odd and weird and funny, and I kind of like it so far. It's just a typical turn-based RPG game, but with some comical humor thrown into it and not real serious, like not serious gameplay kind of thing. Still, pretty good so far, and I just don't know what to expect of it in the future because as far as I've seen, it's just gonna be wonky from here on out. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, Savior!